Automating Serverless File Replication with AWS Lambda, a hands-on guide. This podcast is brought to you by Business Compass LLC. We are an Amazon Web Services advanced consulting partner. We build and migrate workloads to Amazon Cloud. Our website is businesscompassllc.com. Our phone number is 973-638-2228. Our email address is contact@businesscompassllc.us. In today's cloud-driven world, serverless architecture can significantly enhance efficiency and reduce operational overhead. AWS Lambda, a cornerstone of AWS's serverless offerings, allows you to run code responding to events without provisioning or managing servers. This podcast will explore the practical aspects of using AWS Lambda to set up a serverless file replication system between Amazon S3 buckets. Harnessing the power of AWS Lambda for serverless applications. AWS Lambda is designed to execute your code in response to various triggers, such as changes in data state, shifts in system state, or incoming HTTP requests. Its serverless nature means you can focus purely on your code without worrying about the underlying infrastructure. By harnessing AWS Lambda, you can build scalable and cost-effective applications that automatically respond to events within your AWS environment. Creating S3 buckets, the source and destination for file replication. To start, we need to create two S3 buckets, one to act as the source, and another as the destination for file replication. Navigate to the S3 console. Go to the AWS Management Console and select S3 under the Services menu. Create the source bucket. Click on Create Bucket. Provide a unique name for your bucket, for example, Source Bucket Demo. Select the appropriate region and leave the other settings as default. Click Create Bucket. Create the destination bucket. Repeat the above steps to create another bucket, for example, Destination Bucket Demo. Granting permissions, configuring IAM policy and role for Lambda. Next, we must set up the necessary IAM roles and policies to ensure our Lambda function can access the S3 buckets. Create an IAM role for Lambda. Navigate to the IAM console and click on Roles. Click Create Role and select Lambda as the trusted entity. Attach the following policies to the role. Amazon Stateful Access. AWS Lambda Basic Execution Role. Name your role, for example, Lambda S3 Replication Role, and create it. Setting the trigger. S3 events that activate your Lambda. We need to configure an S3 event to trigger our Lambda function whenever an object is created in the source bucket. Navigate to the S3 console. Go to the Source Bucket Demo and click on the Properties tab. Set up Event Notifications. Scroll to the Event Notification section and click Create Event Notification. Provide a name for your event, for example, File Upload Trigger. Select All Object Create Events. Under Send To, choose Lambda function and select your Lambda function from the list. Save changes. Putting it to the test. Verifying successful file replication. Finally, we must verify that our Lambda function successfully replicates files from the source to the destination bucket. Upload a file to the source bucket. Go to the source bucket demo and upload a test file. Verify replication. Navigate to the destination bucket demo and check if the uploaded file appears. If the file is successfully replicated to the destination bucket, congratulations! You have successfully set up serverless file replication using AWS Lambda. Conclusion. Setting up serverless file replication with AWS Lambda and S3 can streamline your file management processes and ensure your data is efficiently replicated without manual intervention. This podcast covered the essential steps from creating S3 buckets to verifying successful replication. Thank you for listening to our podcast. Please share this podcast, visit our website, and follow our social media links.